When life knocks you down so hard that getting back up feels impossible, Stick shows us why sometimes you don't rise alone, you rise together. In this short video, I'll be sharing 5 reasons Stick is worth the watch, not just for the story, but for the strength and the spirit behind it. My name's Monique Warotney, and welcome to the Kind Binge, where we spotlight movies, shows, and creators that feed your mind instead of frying it. If you're looking for content that leaves you feeling a little lighter, a little stronger, and a little more you, you're in the right place. The first reason to watch Stick is that it reminds us about the power of persistence. Stick isn't just a movie about survival. It's a movie about staying the course, even when the world feels like it's rooting against you. Every character is knocked down, physically, emotionally, spiritually, but there's this quiet defiance that threads through the story. What's one movie or show that reminded you to keep going when you almost gave up? Drop it below. Let's build a watch list of strength together. We've all hit that moment when giving up seems easier than standing tall. Watching stories like this reminds us endurance isn't loud. Sometimes it's just breathing, showing up, and sticking it out. The second reason to watch Stick is because it's about grief, but not in the ways you expect. The characters in Stick aren't escaping their grief. They're facing it side by side. Instead of isolating, they collaborate. They carry each other through the heaviness, and that feels real because that's what grief actually looks like. Who's someone that helped you through something hard without trying to fix it, just by being there? We're often told to move on from grief as if there's a finish line. Stick reminds us that grief isn't something to move past, it's something to move through together. The third reason to watch Stick, it celebrates imperfect people doing their best. These aren't superheroes in capes. They're messy, raw, and real. And that's exactly what makes them so good. The characters fail, they snap, they make mistakes, but each one keeps showing up for themselves and for each other. What's one movie or show that made you love a character because they were flawed? Social media makes it easy to forget that real strength looks a lot like imperfection. This story brings back the beauty of being human and how even broken people can build something whole. Reason 4 to watch Stick, it's a lesson in quiet courage. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's the small choice that changes everything. There's stillness in how the characters face their fear, not grand gestures, but quiet bravery. Do you think courage is more about action or intention? We're conditioned to think bravery has to be bold. Stick shows us that real courage is consistency, choosing to try every single day. The fifth and final reason to watch Stick is because it's a story that stays with you. Some movies and shows entertain you. Stick connects with you. Days later, you'll still be thinking about the people, the choices, the quiet strength in the struggle. Have you seen Stick yet? Or are you adding it to your Kind Binge list for this week? So much media disappears the minute the credits roll. This one lingers, and sometimes that's a sign of something truly worth the watch. If you're into stories that lift you up without sugarcoating life, hit like, subscribe, or share this video with someone who might need a reminder that healing happens best when we stick together. And if you're curious about what we can do when we're the ones moving through loss or change, I've got a video on my Rise and Thrive channel all about how to rise through grief together. Find it in the description or linked at the end of this video. If you've seen Stick, I'd love to hear your thoughts or share a show that's worth the binge. Because when we're going through grief and all we can do is lay on the couch, we might as well watch something that's good for our mind and our soul. And always remember, we're not alone. We're here together.